It's also how you track your ideas and your plans and how you quantify the results. That's really important, being able to quantify the results of your plan. If you have goals and you can't actually go, here's what I did, look, here's my numbers, here's where I did all of this, I'm up and down, I'm here and there, but I met my targets. If you can't do that, how do you even know if your business is making a profit? It's also how you know if your business is doing what you expected of it. You have to have expectations from your business. Whether you're doing this part-time, full-time, or even as a hobby, at some point you're going to have to treat this as a business, because it is. And then lastly, it's how you know how to get out of business. It's an exit strategy. Do you retire? Do you sell? Do you pass it on to a next generation for you? But your business plan should tell you, if market conditions are here and your business has done this, it's time for you to get out of business. Going out of business isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes going out of business means you now go live in the Caribbean and live on a boat. I'm on a boat. That's good. That's what I want to do. That's what we all should be wanting to do. We should be saving for that. We should be planning for that. But if we're not planning and setting those goals in that plan, and we don't have a concise plan together, sure, we might have all these little ideas that are running around. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But how does it all come together? What does it all mean in the scope of your business? That's a business plan. So let's talk about the parts of a business plan. First off, we have the executive summary. Very first thing in a business plan, and it's basically, here I am, and here's everything I do, everything I know, everything that is me in my business in a paragraph. You might scratch your head on that and go, what the heck? How am I supposed to write all of this information into a paragraph? Well, it is hard, but one tip I'll give you, write that last. When you start your business plan, don't start trying to write your executive summary. You will become brainwashed and blocked, and you will never get anywhere. Write that last, because then you'll have an idea of where your business is going with your plan, and you can summarize after you've written it in your executive summary. The second part is the company summary. This is where you need to write about who you are, who this business is, what is the soul of this business, and why is it so important to you, and how is it going to integrate into you making money. The third part is the market and industry analysis. Well, we're in the mobile DJ industry. Most of us are, at least. You might be a club DJ, you might be a wedding DJ, you might be a corporate DJ, you might be a game show host, a master of ceremonies. Whatever you are, you need to analyze that and write down the facts and figures that make up your industry that you're in. Whether you call yourself a mobile DJ or you call yourself something else. What is out there that is your industry? And then what, more on a specific note, is your market? I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth market, and I look at that, and I need to know, what is the demographics for my area? Look at your council of governments for your area and see what kind of demographics they have. Look at the census. They do all the demographics, and they have that information readily available. Find out what it is. What's the median income? What's the average age? What's the average education? Who are the people in your market? If you don't know that, how are you supposed to market to them? You need to define those variables. And then part 4, you need to make up a competition and customer analysis. You need to know who is your competition, who out there is offering the same level of service, the same type of talent, the same type of makeup. Who is that? Because that is your competition. Every DJ out there is not your competition. That's something we DJs need to get past. Every DJ is not your competition. And I have a unique theory on other DJs. I don't see any DJ being out there my competition, because every single person is unique. You bring something completely unique to your events that I cannot bring. You. Neat concept, huh? I look at us all as colleagues. That's why I do what I do, and that's why I help people. That's why I want to be more helpful to others. I don't look at anybody as competition. I look at us all as colleagues. But I still know who my competition is and who I'm competing against for customers. But then also, I have a customer analysis of who makes up my perfect client. I know the details of my perfect client. Do you? And more importantly, do you have that defined in writing, and are you marketing to that person? Or are you just blindly marketing and wasting dollars? Then we move on to part 5, which is the marketing plan. What is the overall plan on how you're getting your business out there into the public's eye? What are you doing to market to clients, to market to other vendors, to marketing to people that use your services? Think about it. Marketing is where we waste a lot of dollars, and it's very unfortunate. Part 6, development plans. How big are you going to get? Are you keeping it small? Are you going to go multi-op? Well, if you're part-time now, are you going to go full-time? If you're full-time now, are you going to add additional systems? What are your development plans? Are you going to add uplighting, extras, game shows, projection screens, AV? What all are you doing? This needs to be staged out in your development plans. You can't start huge all at once. So where are you going to start, and how are you going to build and develop? 7, and these are some topics we're going to be talking about later, operations and procedures. A lot of people look at me and go, huh? What operations and procedures? Yeah. How do you do what you do? The secret to a successful business is being repeatable, just like a good science project. If you can't repeat the results, it was a fluke. The key to success is repeatable results. And you need to write down what you do and how you do it. Because if you have employees, they need to be able to do what you do without you. Your business should survive on its own without you. And now I know a lot of people are probably going, that's not true because I do what I do and I'm the only person that does what I do. Absolutely right. But, do you have office staff? Can they do the office part of what you do without you? Can your business handle itself on its own without you? Part 8, management employee roles. Now, if you're just a one-person shop, I'm a one-person shop. It is me doing everything. Not such a big deal right now, but in the future, if I added more people into my business, or if I added other things into my business that require labor, and there's employees, and I have managers, whatever, what are their clearly defined written roles and responsibility? Again, this is all about moving on and going forward with your business. At one point, if you decide to sell your business, this is where your business can make or break a lot of money right here, is how clearly you have these things defined, because the more defined they are, the more value your business has. Number 9, financial plans, and this is something we're going to talk a lot about. Yes, I'm going to talk about pricing. My pricing strategy is very different from others. It's nothing new. The way I pay myself, the way my business is financially structured is nothing new, but I'm going to share that with you in a very soon episode. And you know, this is something where you need to have a lot of information down, and it's where you need to have your stuff together, because the financial side of your business could be what makes or breaks you. And then lastly, part 10 is all the documents that you use to get the information. It's your appendices and things like that, your exhibits of this information, of this data. Where did you get all this information, and how are you using it? It's the last part. It's, you know, the documentation side of everything that you put in your plan. So I hope you take the time to start thinking about your business plan. Start working now. And until the next episode, I'm Chad Allen, and this is DJ TV.